Nice to be on solid ground. It was definitely a bit of a bumpy space flight on the Black Talon. Here we are. Dromund Kaas.
You're the one, yes. Not like the scabs that exited the shuttle with you. You radiate power, Lord. I bow before you.
Who are
I
you?
serve Lord Baras. He sent
of
me to
course.
meet his new apprentice, and I made sure I was here on time. I certainly did, yes indeed.
I hope you don't expect a reward.
Serving and being allowed to live is reward enough.
That's a bleak existence.
I'm just a slave who owes his every breath to the tolerance of Lord Baras. He said to introduce you to Dromund Kaas, and I take that seriously.
You have a strong survival instinct.
Thank you, kind lord. I am seldom referred to as strong. Lord Baras
Nice. Look
ordered
at
me
how
to
they've animated
encourage
his
you to
walk.
explore Kaas City before reporting to him. Imperials maintain the order, but they won't bother you. When you're ready, Lord Baras will meet you in his personal chambers. You will tell Lord Baras I was good? Yes? That I served well?
Just get out of my sight.
Have I done something to offend? How may I make amends, Lord?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I see I've overstayed my welcome. I hope to be of service again. Goodbye.
God, I wonder what a day in that guy's life is
Wow,
like.
you showed remarkable restraint with him.
We're moving on. Keep up.
All right. Well, now I've checked in. I've intimidated a slave. It's all good in the day of a Sith. Valak would never admit it, but he is very excited to get sent on his first official mission with his master Darth Baras. We mustn't keep him waiting. And there he is, my master.
Not a minute too soon. Your timing is impeccable.
Did it just get considerably colder?
I see you decided to keep the slave. I hope she amuses you. I trust you've been acquainting yourself with your new environs. Did my minion point you in the right direction?
His pointer finger was a bit twitchy.
A byproduct of constantly fearing for his life. But it keeps him in line, doing the trivial tasks that need tending to. Your responsibilities will mandate contact with my various minions. Meet my directives, and you may do as you will to anyone you encounter, adversary or ally.
You can trust that I'll use good judgment, Master.
I have painstakingly built a vast network of spies and operatives embedded throughout the Sith, Republic, and Jedi alike. I have fingers, eyes, and ears everywhere.
You've successfully infiltrated the Jedi Order.
Yes, my operatives are completely undetected.
Pretty damn impressive,
And
Baras.
I wish to keep it that way. I track our enemy, weakening and influencing them from within, waiting to strike. You're my enforcer, deployed to protect my interests, intimidate my rivals, and destroy my enemies. It's time for your tenure to begin. A military
go.
starship is touching down at the Kaas City cargo port, delivering a vitally important prisoner to me. You will meet Commander Lanklin at Docking Bay 12 and make sure he and his men successfully offload this prisoner.
This is beneath my talents. Commander Lanklin can't handle it himself.
Lanklin is competent, but that is moot. We must always assume that we are being plotted against, especially when the stakes are high.
No, even the menial
importance of this
tasks could
prisoner
go wrong,
cannot
that's
be
true.
overstated. Go to the cargo port now and stay sharp. You are dismissed.
Very well. Thank you, Master. Come on, vet. Let's go intercept the prisoner. Valak Kull is trying to rise up the ranks of the Sith. So he's gonna do what he's told. He's gonna obey his master. But, like any good Sith, he also has a hell of an ego on him already. So he's gonna complain if he's given a task that he feels is beneath him. I don't want him to come across as, like, overly insubordinate to his betters within this hierarchy, but at the same time, he does question things when he feels like he's not being done right by. Doesn't really care about, like, the injustice of it all. He only cares about whether he's getting his. Alright, looks like this is where we're going. Cargo port B7. Okay. Regular folks just hanging out. There's the military craft. And this must be the good lieutenant.
Alright, man, let's hurry up and get this hunk of carbonite to its owner.
Oh, good. He's frozen in carbonite. That makes it nice and simple.
Hey, Captain Oblivious. Boo.
Oh, I didn't see you enter. Lord Baras
Really?
told me to send a welcoming party.
Wow.
You're lucky I'm not an enemy, or you'd all be dead.
Seriously.
Forgive me, my lord, but this is the capital world of the Empire. My men and I have performed much more dangerous duties for Lord Baras. The prisoner is frozen in carbonite, so he's not a flight risk. And this is friendly territory. Surely we're safe here.
Being the capital world of the Empire means nothing. You don't think that you have Imperial enemies? Every Imperial has Imperial enemies too, like the Sith? Come on. Just because we're all in the same faction doesn't mean we're all friendly. This is the Sith you're talking about here.
There is no such thing as friendly territory.
No offense, my lord. That brand of paranoia may work for Lord Baras, but I don't subscribe to it.
Which one of your men takes over after I kill you?
Please, my lord. There's no need for talk like that. I heed your point. Let's get this oversized block of ice to your master.
Oh, he senses trouble on the way. Let's go.
Not so fast. My master ordered that block of ice. So step away from the carbonite man and no one ends up in a grave.
Your master? Who's your master?
Your name, now.
My name is of little importance. I'm here to relieve you of your burden. Whether that includes your own lives as well is up to you.
Looky. If it ain't SWTOR,
Another one?
your master be wanting the froze man too, huh? Too bad for you. It mine.
This is a popular prisoner.
Too bad for both of you.
Ah, quite the popular trophy. The competition should be fierce.
If you not flee, you about to learn fierce, SWTOR.
I'm such a fool. I'll never doubt Lord Baras again.
You...
What do we do?
We kill them all.
I know you're Sith, stranger, but I think your bravado is ill-advised.
He got ideas, SWTOR. How about we play wishbone with the talker? Bigger half get the spoils.
Oh, so now you're teaming up
Respect.
against... Come on.
You stood a chance against one set of us Sith, but even a master Force user can't beat these odds.
I'm going to kill you and eat you all raw.
Eat me? Me here, right? This Sith say he eat me.
Yes, I heard that as well. Do you really mean to eat us if you kill us?
And then pick my teeth with your bones.
There you go.
I don't know about my brutish counterpart, but my men and I yield. I don't get paid enough to fight a monster. I take my leave of you, Sith.
Damn right.
We not want to be breakfast either. We leave, boys.
Wow, you guys are a bunch of cowards.
Get out of my sight before I kill you.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Don't gotta tell
You're not
me
in the...
once.
You're not
Goodbye,
cut out for
Sid.
this line of work, either of you.
I hope our paths don't cross again.
Well done. I can't believe they bought a bluff like that. They really thought you'd beat them.
That was no bluff.
Oh, I see. Well then, my men and I had better be getting this cargo to Darth Baras. Thanks for your help.
Yes, see that you do. Wow, I was fully prepared to throw down with those guys, and then I didn't even need to. That was excellent. The power of just saying wildly out-of-pocket things.
Langlin informed me of the ambush at the cargo port. Apparently there are more eyes on us than even I thought. I have felt a disturbance in the Force. It leaves doom imprinted on my dreams.
That's a
grey
sweet
and
line.
mysterious threat that could bring down my entire power base. This frozen man is a top Republic agent captured while investigating my most deeply embedded spy on SWTOR.
Okay.
One of my
I knew this was going to come back to the spy
Force
network.
grants me a vision of doom, and immediately my untraceable spy, who has left no footprints, no trail, is almost exposed. It makes me furious.
Maybe your spy wasn't so invisible after all.
Do not presume to tell me my business. There's no profit in it. I must learn what tipped off the Republic agent. He is the key to uncovering the nature of this threat. Now, while I
The Republic's guy probably got spies on your side.
siphon every morsel of information I can from him, I have some concerns that require your special talents.
I'd like to stay and watch the torture, my lord.
Yuck. Please, no.
You can watch me torture the next prisoner.
Yeah, Vet would be especially
Go to the
sensitive to that
Imperial
since she was
post
just
in
getting
the
tortured
jungles
too.
outside the city. Commander Pritch is stationed there. He has a seek and destroy task for you.
What will I be seeking and destroying?
Do not needlessly tax me. Commander Pritch will supply all the details. I must tend to the torturing of this miserable Republic agent. Waste no time. I have more for you to do once this is complete. You are dismissed.
Very well. Well, my first day as a Sith on Dromund Kaas has so far been a bunch of running errands. But that's to be expected, you know. I need to work my way up the ladder. Awesome. Look at that. That is the unfinished Colossus. Under construction in this time. And then we've seen it before.
Big statues on this planet.
It's on the cover of the Mysteries of the Sith expansion for Dark Forces, where you play as Mara Jade. It's a great little piece of continuity. Here it is being built.
Commander Pritch at your service, my lord. Lord Baras informed me you'd be paying us a visit. I'm prepared to offer full assistance.
News travels fast.
Lord Baras is nothing if not efficient. Let me follow his lead and bring you up to speed. There's been much unrest in these parts recently, my lord, capped off by a violent slave revolt that has the surrounding jungles overrun with armed slaves.
You can't deal with upstart slaves.
The slaves have been giving the forces sent to deal with them fits. I'm not part of that duty, my lord. What no one knows is that Lord Baras orchestrated the insurgents to disrupt one of his rivals, and he wants his involvement kept secret.
Oh,
Now
I
the slave
see.
captains who led the revolt are threatening to expose Baras's involvement unless they receive more potent weapons.
They must be killed.
That is in sync with my instructions. Lord Baras wants you to kill enough of the blackmailing slave captains to make the others lose their resolve.
I'll kill every one I see.
Present company excluded. I hope.
Oh, right, yeah.
If you're lucky.
Slaves are scattered throughout the area, but the captains tend to congregate near the unfinished Colossus. I'll wait here for your return.
Very good. You do that.
Takes guts to sit here and wait, don't you think?
Take it up with the commander. I'm sure he'd appreciate the constructive criticism.
Nah, I think I'll let him live in shame.
There you go. Well, time to put down a slave rebellion. Yikes. A little bit.
Ah, my lord, you've returned. I take it many slave captains have died this day.
They won't be bothering Lord Baras anymore.
I shudder to imagine their fate. I must stay, my lord. It's been inspiring watching you work.
I'm sure it has.
I'll inform Lord Baras that the situation has been handled.
Alright, Baras said he had other tasks for me to do, so let me go back and check in with him.
I don't care what you do. Break my bones, burn my flesh. I'll tell you nothing.
I will not be denied.
Oh! I take it it's not going well, if he's hella frustrated.
You monster!
I didn't know bodies could bend like that. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Makes that shock collar seem tame, doesn't it?
Ah, apprentice, you've returned. Commander Pritch confirmed that the slaves have been silenced. Good. I'm still trying to extract the information I crave from this Republic agent. He is much more resilient than anticipated.
I'm interested in helping.
All I require is time. Just leave me to my work. I have another important task for you. It involves a renegade Sith Lord named Grathan, a particularly bothersome thorn in my side.
Lord Grathan.
Meet with my apprentice, Drykel Ball. He's my covert operative in Grathan's compound. Ball claims to have made a key discovery.
I thought I might be your only apprentice. That makes Baal my rival.
Try to tolerate him long enough to get the details and conclude your business there. Grathan's presence is useful to me, so I don't want him killed, just crippled. Find out what Ball has discovered and do exactly as he instructs.
Yeah, no, we need to know more about this Ball. What's the pecking order?
Is your other apprentice above me in the pecking order?
Oh wow, same words.
I'm sure he views himself as your better, but he has merely been here longer. Now then, Republic wretch, where were we? Oh, yes.
God, Baras is terrifying, actually.
Tell me what I wish to know.
Yeah, remind me to never get on his bad side. Oh my god. Yes! We're moving up in the world. Level 29. Alright. To Lord Gratham's estate. I remember the last time I did the Lord Gratham's estate storyline on my female Sith Warrior, Zavora. Things got really out of hand. This is one of the wilder story missions that I remember from early in the Sith Warrior story, so this is going to be a hoot coming at it from a different angle here.
You must be the operative Lord Baras sent. I thought he'd choose a stealthy assassin, not some senseless savage.
Watch who you're calling a savage.
You're not talking to one of Barras's Imperial peons. I'll be working for Lord Baras long after you've worn out your welcome.
I highly doubt that.
We've got business to handle. With the entire complex roused, we'll have to get in each other's faces another time. Now listen. Lord Grathan is a rogue Sith who boldly defies the Dark Council. Locked away
Good for
here,
him.
He's been untouchable. Lord Baras wants to let Grathan know he can be reached. And after a year undercover, I've discovered the way. Lord Grathan has a son.
Maybe in another year you can find out his shoe size.
He wears boots, not shoes, smart mouth.
Oh,
I was
yeah, you
assigned
sure
to
showed
find
me.
Grathan's weakness. He's kept his son a secret in order to protect him from his enemies. Grathan would be devastated if his only child and heir was dead. That would send a message.
Won't killing his son just make Grathan mad?
Lord Baras seeks to imbalance Grathan, make him sloppy. Grathan's kid is nearly 20 and strong with the Force. He's been trained in the ways of the Sith since birth. You'll have your hands full.
The tougher, the better.
Grathan's away on business. I managed to hack a special spike that will get you inside his private quarters. But first you're going to have to knock out Grathan's surveillance
Grathan's not
station so
even
you
here.
aren't seen entering the quarters.
What do I care if I'm observed?
The surveillance system is also a sophisticated defense network. If you don't destroy the system before entering the private chambers, you'll never make it. All you have to do is locate the monitoring stations around the compound and, well, stick your lightsaber in them. Think you can handle that, brute?
Keep calling me names, Baal. You're playing with fire.
Is it so easy to get under your skin? That's all then. Destroy the monitoring stations, then get inside Grathan's private quarters. The son's name is Beelslit. Find him and end him. I'll meet you back here when you're done. Try not to screw up.
I kinda like his attitude.
Shut up, vet. Ugh, this guy's the worst. Let's go. Alright, we're entering the estate. Oh, and that looks like a monitoring station, so we'll take a couple of these out, disable the cameras, and then go murder some 19-year-old? Is that what's happening? Well, that's a pretty authentically Star Wars thing to do, right? So many people are trying to kill Luke all the time. I really like the design of all these Imperial, like, Sith estates and interiors. They've done a really good job taking the aesthetic that gets laid down in the movies and just running with it. What if an entire civilization adopted this aesthetic for everything, you know? Alright, one to go, and it's in this main room. Wait, am I choking the droid? He doesn't have a throat! There we go. Now let's get to that security door.
Mother, a stranger approaches.
You don't know the half of it, kid.
I am Sylvanta Grathan. How dare you enter my son's room uninvited? Who are you?
Step aside, woman. I'm here for the boy.
You'll have to kill me first. And while my son is still an acolyte, I am fully Sith.
I suppose I should be trembling.
Soon your corpse will be twitching. Beelslit, take cover.
No, Mother!
Beelslit?
I stand at your side! Attack!
Your name is Beelslit? Oh, Jesus. Okay, she wasn't kidding. You've got some force. Alright. So do I. As for you.
Stop! You are more than a match for us. Mother, if I am the target, save yourself. I don't want to see you die.
My son, you must not sacrifice yourself for anyone, not even me. You must endure at all costs. Assassin, you've carved your way into the inner sanctum of Lord Grathan's compound, all to kill a boy.
I'm that good.
You are a breath away from the Master himself. Spare us, and I'll help you destroy Lord Grathan instead.
Yeah, that's not the mission. We're supposed to unbalance Grathan and make him make a mistake, but we want to keep him alive for this. No dice.
Those aren't my orders.
Beelslit, run!
No, Mother. If I am to die, I die alongside you.
Oh, God! He killed her in a hella brutal way, like throwing her against the wall like that? Jesus. That was wild. Not at all what happened last time. Okay, let's go talk to that little shit ball. Hopefully I can kill him now. He's no longer useful to me.
I'm surprised you survived. So is it done? Is Grathan's son dead?
You're a condescending windbag, Baal.
It's pretty easy to push your buttons, brute. Doesn't say much for Grathan security forces if a clumsy clod like you was able to bang into his private chamber and off his son.
Why don't you back up that mouth with action?
That's exactly what I had in mind.
I'm fully
Killing
playing
the
into his
murderer of
hand, but I
Grathan's
don't
son
even
will
care.
solidify my cover here. Baras can replace you easily.
Baras will be needing a new spy. I'm going to enjoy killing you.
Though I'm more than capable of facing you alone, a smart man uses every advantage. And I am a smart man.
You're a dead man. Of course, he's got, like, operatives ready to jump me.
Everyone to me! Attack!
It won't be enough, though. Whoa! He pushed me out of the phase! Did you really just reset the whole fight? Wow. Felt good. I've never been force pushed out of a phase before. That was amazing. Alright, let's make up some convincing lie to tell Darth Baras.
I cannot break him!
Maybe now's not a good time.
I feel your anger, Master.
Blind, deaf, comatose lobotomy patient could feel my anger!
It's one of my favorite lines.
This is impossible. An unknown power must be shielding this man, which only confirms my suspicions.
He's got Jedi protection.
This Republic agent is the key to unlocking...
Somehow they're, like, protecting his mind.
I must harness my rage and frustration. They will lead me to an answer.
I bet that's what it is. Just like in the consular class story, you have this, like, meditation technique of, like, shielding someone else's mind. Someone's doing that for this Republic agent from afar.
Trust your feelings, Master.
The minion advises the master. Very good. You'll demonstrate your progress. And the word has spread that Lord Grathan is incensed at the slaying of his secret son. I take it that was your handiwork?
I didn't even break a sweat.
My confidence in you is growing. I haven't heard from Drykel Ball, my agent in Grathan's camp. He's missed a scheduled communication. Let me guess. He gave you trouble, did he?
He left me no choice, Master. I had to kill him.
No
I don't know if that's true.
He fulfilled his primary purpose. Every Sith must attempt to orchestrate his own promotion. Now, back to my prisoner. There's one last possibility to break him. I thought it impossible, but perhaps there's a small chance you could pull it off.
What do you have in mind?
Over a millennium past, the Emperor claimed Dromund Kaas and made the Dark Temple the epicenter of Dark Force energy. In the bowels of the temple, he conducted horrifying experiments that drained the knowledge and life essence from all the greatest Sith Lords of the time.
Sounds like my kind of guy.
I'm sure that he would be relieved to hear that you approve. The Emperor created a device called the Ravager that ate his victims' minds and delivered to him their greatest secrets. No one could withstand the Ravager's intrusion. Even the strongest Sith Lords of the Empire confessed whatever the Emperor craved.
Let me guess, you want me to get the Ravager?
It may be my only chance to break this Republic worm.
Very well.
The Emperor keeps the Ravager hidden in the Dark Temple, which has, in his absence, become a death trap. There's a good chance the horrors that await you will be too severe. But it's worth your life to me. The legends describe a secret chamber in the depths of the Dark Temple, where the Ravager was encased. You'll know the device by its inscription. Be swift, apprentice.
We're going to the Dark Temple. We're heading off past the city limits here into the wilds of Dromund Kaas, which is where the Dark Temple sits. The original capital, the original seat of power on this dark side homeworld. This outpost takes me closest. It's on foot from here. You won't find many established bases any closer to the temple because the dark force energy that radiates from these ruins is so powerful it drives people mad. Look at these dudes. These workers are just possessed. They've gone insane. I should put them out of their misery. There it is. The Dark Temple. It makes me sound like a crazy person to say it out loud, but it's definitely one of the locations that I would want to explore if I got to go to Star Wars. Even though, yeah, it would probably turn me insane, but imagine the crazy, unknowable horrors that you'd get to experience
Love their
there.
monuments. If they're trying to impart a sense of doom, you can tell them, mission accomplished.
I'm sure that is literally on the list of markers to hit for the dark side aesthetic. It needs to impart a sense of doom on all who behold it. Here we go, Vet. Like I said, crazy, unknowable cosmic terror awaits us in here. It's gonna be pretty sweet. Yeah, the aesthetic in here is really cool, too. I love this, like, swirly, creepy carving. You see this pop up all over the place as little reliefs in dark side spots, and it makes me think of, like worms or, like, intestines. Either way, it makes me think of, like, rotten decay. But opulence at the same time, just because of, like, the quality of the carving. Somewhere in these halls, there's a Ravager. Oh, this way. All these possessed Imperials that have been sent in here for various things. Probably to reclaim relics. Creepy, look at that. Look at the face. Another possessed Sith. And look back there. That's got to be the Ravager. Oh, purple blade. Okay. I do like a good Sith that has a variation of red. Alright, the Ravager is ours. Here the Ravager is housed. By the looks of the device, it's clear that scavengers have already... You will reclaim the missing pieces in order to repair the Ravager. Okay, so we've got to go around and find the pieces on some scavengers. Look at this, like, cool plinth that's, like, being held in place by the Force. It's, like, just floating there. That's very cool as well. Oh, the carved, screaming faces of the Sith. Oh, that's too good, man. Unsettling. Just the impending doom, like the way Vet described the vibe, is really perfect.
It was foolish of you to return here.
Uh-oh. Looks like we got another fight on our hands.
Those pieces you took from my minions belong to me. They will enable me to exact my revenge on Lord Farshal. I am Lord Vacuous, the conqueror of Begeddon, the killer of Grathan.
Cool name, Lord Vacuous.
Return what you have stolen, or burn.
I choose burn.
Die at the hands of Vacuous.
If you say so. I don't think it's going to go down that way, but...
I'm going to haunt you.
Oh! Okay. Vacuous has got some force. You see him switching up the stance? He thinks he's fancy. And thus ends the tale of Lord Vacuous. Alright, let's reassemble this Ravager. Alright, we have it. The Ravager is in our grasp, and hopefully this will allow Baras to finally get that operative to talk. Let's go. How goes the torture?
When I sent you into the Dark Temple for the Ravager, I thought it might be the last time I saw you, apprentice.
Thanks for the
Prisoner
confidence.
grows weaker by the minute. There's no time to spare. Stand back and bear witness.
Alright, put the Ravager on his forehead and let's see what it does.
You're wasting your time. I will not.
Oh, the sound it makes when he puts it on him.
Yes, the Ravager has seized his mind. Excellent. In his condition, we don't have long before the ordeal liquefies all brain matter.
But oh my goodness.
He is a picture of torment.
I endured
Liquefy
his
the brain
defiance
matter?
for so long. It is a sight for angered eyes. Republic Worm, you have the information I desire. Tell me everything.
I am Republic Information Service.
Okay.
On special assignment to verify possible Imperial spy on Nar Shaddaa, commissioned by Jedi Council, acting
The Jedi.
on suspicions provided by Master Dromund Kaas.
Dromund Kaas. That's a name I grow tired of hearing.
One of your enemies, I take it.
My oldest and most hated enemy.
Nice.
An old wound that continues to fester.
Did you guys break up?
Dromund Kaas is a Jedi Master who infiltrated the Sith. I rooted him out. Then he nearly destroyed me and fled.
So he successfully
He's
infiltrated
dedicated
and he
himself
lived to
to
tell
proving
about
that
it.
The Sith have spies embedded within Republic and Jedi ranks. I've thwarted him at every turn.
As a spy, he was privy to everything the Empire was doing.
How did Dromund Kaas come to suspect my spy on Nar Shaddaa? Tell me, Republic wretch. What alerted him?
Master Dromund Kaas has a new Padawan. She seems to know any being's true nature. She senses hidden darkness and untapped purity.
Astonishing.
It's a hell of a power.
I've never heard of the Force granting such a gift. Tell me, how does her power work?
All I know is when Master Dromund Kaas brought her to Nar Shaddaa, this Padawan sensed darkness in your spy simply by seeing him.
This is a serious threat.
It is the doom I felt.
If she's able to just look at someone and know their nature, then yeah, the spy program
This young
is going down in
Padawan can
flames.
see through deception and disguise with such little effort. She threatens everything I have worked for. Continual.
Yeah, we gotta take her out.
Dog.
Kaas believes his Padawan's ability is foolproof, but the Jedi Council is skeptical. I was to provide the proof, but I wasn't able to report my findings.
Okay, so the Jedi Council doesn't know what he
You
found.
must know more about this Padawan.
Yes, my apprentice. Such a threat must not wander the galaxy unchecked. Who is this Padawan, you Republic pest? Tell me everything.
You don't have enough time. His brain's about to turn to goo.
She was found on Alderaan. Her power first emerged training on Tatooine. And Jedi sent another agent to investigate someone she suspected on Balmora.
He's fading. Is she human or one of the Jedi's cursed aliens? Where can I find her? What is her name?
I guess that confirms that Baras is a human?
Have nothing more.
Ugh. If this game had higher graphics, you'd see the brain starting to come out of the ears.
That is all we have to go on. A few random places within the greater galaxy where Dromund Kaas and his Padawan have been.
Send me to find this Padawan.
You mirror my thoughts, apprentice.
Let's go.
Dromund Kaas is a relentless crusader, and this Padawan and her unprecedented power threaten everything I have achieved. Your duties are likely to take you to the far reaches of the galaxy. I will need to deploy you at will. You shall have a starship of your own. You've earned it. Go to my personal hangar in the spaceport and claim it.
That's what I've been waiting for.
You bet I've earned it. This is long overdue, Baras.
I'm the one who dictates the timing of such things. I must ponder our next move. Waste no time. Get your starship in my hangar and wait for further instructions.
Yeah, let's go before he tells me to clean all this up, okay?
Fair point. Let's get out of here. Level 30. Yes. Thank you, Baras. And for my 30th level present, I'm given a starship. Let's go check it out. One thing I really love about this game is how they've managed to give you a unique story for each class as to how it is that you arrive at your personal starship. Like, the bounty hunter has to steal it, the smuggler has to get it back from someone who stole it from him, and here, the Sith, your master just hands you an awesome starship, just 'cause. There are perks to being in this evil organization sometimes. There she is. The Fury Interceptor. Gosh, she's a good-looking ship, too.
Wow. Take a look at that. We're going in style now.
Mm-hmm.
Nice ship. A reward from your cowardly master for killing Lord Grathan's son?
I'm sorry, who are you?
Who wants to know?
Oh, I already know. I just find it dramatic to ask my prey questions I already know the answer to. A true Sith proudly claims his murders, so I will surely stake claim to my murder of you.
A true Sith lets his lightsaber do the talking.
You have guts. I'll give you that. I am Lord Grathan's top assassin.
You look like someone ordered Darth Malgus on Wish.
Most. I'm here to kill you, friend, for murdering the son of my master.
Grathan. Got it.
Time to shut you up.
These are the last words you will ever hear.
If you say so.
All better.
That's more like it. Awesome. Well, we've done some missions for Baras here on Dromund Kaas. We've been rewarded with not only an increase in my station here in Imperial Society, but also with my own starship. Look at this thing. Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to start off the next episode with checking out my very own personal starship, and I can't wait. But until then, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you're enjoying my playthrough of the Sith Warrior. Valak Kul is turning into a force to be reckoned with here in the galaxy. Thank you so much for watching, and as always,
it's been a pleasure.
Well, you were supposed to say, may the force be with you, Valak. Right, never mind. May the force be with you.